Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. Has this at the 6. An excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one's complete. Right side. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals find an answer with their opening drive.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie, he's putting on a show.
And the Cardinals offense staying out there for a two-point try.
The Cardinals will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught in the end zone, so they got aggressive, and boy, did it work. They now lead 8-6. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Will Johnson. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Keeps the score. Cardinals 14, 49ers 6.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 31-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it fun if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Benson has him on free. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers cut into the lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Give him 37 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. New set of downs from 37. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this is away. Wisely headed for the sideline to avoid that return. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there. That gives them a first down. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Picked up by the 49ers. Up to the races, middle of the field. The lateral goes haywire, fumble. And they get it back. Nearly a fumble lost by both teams on the same play. But it'll just be one turnover as the defense recovers. A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker who doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. But to put that ball in his hands wasn't going to be denied.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers cut the lead down to just 2. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The Gain of 15 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have it, 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This time it's a passing play. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from the 32. They're throwing it. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Here we go.
They'll run it from the gun. The ball's out, he lost it. And that's 49ers football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. A lot of space ahead. A pickup of 17. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
At the 41-yard line.
First down throw by Purdy. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So 2nd down coming up.
On the coverage.
Get set.
On the counter, McCaffrey. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll begin this drive with Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. I'll throw it. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Benson on 1st and 10. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
One pass brought in, and he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
19 line, head to 60, head to 60. Let's go.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Head to 60, head to 19.
Working inside the red zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense other than QB draw on this.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, one secret ingredient on these jet sweeps to take off like that, Kate, it's timing. We talk about timing and precision in the passing game, but it's the same thing on a jet sweep. You got to hand it off just at the right time to capture an edge like he just did.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and take some of the starch out of their front seven.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Brought in by Ayuk near the sideline. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Outside. Yellow. Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Brought in. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
To the air again. Purdy. And they pick him off again. Picked off Cody Simon. And the Cardinals make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the 49ers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play on this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll work against the blitz. Looked well downfield for that one, but all he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Throw caught by his running back. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Get set.
First carry here for Jordan James. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Purdy to throw it. Sends this to the end zone. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Get set. Watch out.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking right, and he finds him. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. From the red zone on 1st. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Get set. Box.
Play action now with Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Watch out.
James. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Get set. Line around. Up.
James again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the 2nd half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And the tip-forward pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
49ers 26.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the 49ers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Corner.
Here's a give inside to James. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Purdy throwing here. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The 49ers parlay the interception into points. George Kittle, the touchdown! When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to...
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. We'll see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. Soft blade, hit it quick, call out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Back now, pressure coming. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking in the air here. This one quickly to Harrison. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for Cardinals. 1st down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Cardinals.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. First down from the 42. They give up the gut to Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Back to the line they come, second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And this is third down.
To the air on third and long. That's caught for the first. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Pass run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Throwing from the gun here. Throws caught. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. There's a dive up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. And this to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3.
49ers 32.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
Now run, James. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Watch out! Right there.
He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a fourth-quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go.
Well, come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on second and short. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they have third and short.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They've got first down here from the 36. Sticking to the air here. That's him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. In the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. Desperation time here on fourth. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defensive line fast. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is third.
Looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Cardinals losing by 4. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on fourth down. They'll run for this. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals jump in front late. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
49ers 39.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here he is to throw. Complete out to the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Back to throw. Left side, secured by Ayuk. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him on the slant. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. With the pace here as the clock continues to run.
And 3 at the 47-yard line.
To the air again. Purdy finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
44-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. To throw again, it's Purdy. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Again, it's Brock Purdy. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing a 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Line up the design keeper. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.